Subscribe to our channel.
Welcome back to the man cave and our next project. We're back on Arnie, as you can see, and we invested in a Navitas upgrade, a big Navitas upgrade. So we'll do a quick unboxing of what we got, and then we'll start an install. Let's see here. So I recently got this thing running with the air ride. This makes me nervous about doing Navitas, or the upgrade, I should say. It's the upgrade. Because air ride was a challenge. Air ride caused multiple failures doing the air ride. I blew out the motor. I almost broke the brakes. Steering galore. Something really happened bad. I think I put way too much air in these tires, and I lost almost all the traction on that one, or tread. Very little on this one. This is a knockoff Amazon special / Japanese or Chinese Curtis replacement, and if I put too many people on, guess what? It overheats and shuts down and limps. Goes into a limp mode. And I'm planning on going Navitas because it can handle a lot more power. It can handle a lot more load. It'll go faster. And that's what we're doing. The motor is just fine. So hopefully take that off. When I do take it off, I'm gonna sell it. If you're interested, let me know. I don't know when this video is coming out. As a matter of fact, it is the 1st, January 1. January 1 in the morning. That's cold. Hence the sweaters. And no idea when this video will post. You'll probably be watching this in March. But if I still have the motor, shoot me a message, and I'll reach out to you. So now, let's unpack this and talk about it. I'm really excited. I am excited. This is getting. Let me back up. Getting the controller issues is probably a good thing, because I really was planning on one day upgrading to Navitas. The steering is so much better. I think the steering will handle the upgrade in speed. So, and we're gonna make a video about it. So, sit back. Enjoy. Let's start with some unboxing. Okay, let's start with the actual Navitas package. Okay, this is for the what this goes to, probably to the motor. Okay, so this is again the 500, I think, amp controller with the connectors to make this for 48 volt TXT. Mine's a 36 volt PDS. This is where I'm going to be a little nervous, because it's all about the wiring, from what I understand. So I have a conversion wire that should transfer all that, and I think the settings will be fine. This will run 36 volts. I'm not going to keep it at 36 volt, but for now, my 36 volt battery should do enough job, just for now. Another video will have me upgrading to a 72 volt battery, hopefully, or 48, so more to come. This is going to be thermal paste just to put on the plate, and it helps it with conduction, transferring the heat from the controller through the plate so it doesn't overheat. And it says use a card, so I have this old gift card. Just spread it on really thin. It's not very much, but apparently this is not much. All you need. I bought 2. It's this simple. This connects to here like that. And look at that. It's because this is actually the 48 volt harness on an EZGO. This is the one end of it. These are the 3 ends that I need. One is for the on-off tow, or tow, run tow. This goes to run tow. This is controller, probably throttle, and this is everything else. And some of them are actually jumped. Look at that. So that plugs and plays into there. And then this will plug and play to the existing harness on my cart. So I'm excited. This could be my saving thing. I still don't know where this goes, and maybe it doesn't go anywhere. If you know anything, by the time you see this, I'll have it figured out. But you're probably yelling at your screen, "Hey, that's for that." This little cord. I don't know where this goes, so we will find out. Okay, let's get this heavy motor out. That's it. That's all of it. So let's get working. Okay, so I talked to my partner. This is not exactly what we ordered. It says TXT can, and it came with this extra connector that I don't know. So what did we learn? What did we learn, sweetie? Can it work? Can this work? What does it say? CAN is optional for operation. The primary function of the CAN bus in a golf cart setup is typically to allow communication between specific components like the compatible lithium battery, BMS, and the controller, or for connecting a special Navitas display screen. Default without CAN connected, the controller will operate using internal firmware with standard input signals. Well, I think we're good. I think what this is saying is we're good. I think what we're saying is we can go forward with this, not plug it in, and just run in the regular connectivity. Of course, we're going to have issues. Of course. I mean that's just the name of every upgrade since I did Air Ride. So this will help us connect into here, and we'll go from there. All right, here we go. I'm scared. All right, got the pump out, got the tank out again, got controller out, battery out. Let's start taking away a lot of this electronics. Like these 2 wires are not going to be needed. They're the F or A or F. I think these are the F cables, and they're not a part of the application. This controller wire is for the speed sensor. That's not part of this application. The power line R's are. So I'm going to pull all that out. And then we're going to clean this area up. I need to really clean this area up. It's pretty dirty. I want to clean it up. And then start installing the controller. Okay. Sort of got this thing installed. I'm gonna come back and I have to. I'm just putting it here for now. The holes do not match up. Maybe because it's a PDS, TXT. I don't know. So I got that installed. I'm putting the solenoid down here. I got that installed, and now I'm just taking apart the wires and dropping that motor and doing this whole wire up. Okay. Okay. So I made some handles. Again, this thing came with the loop. I'm not sure how much the loop would help. Maybe more, but I got some handles out of the old F2 wire, I believe. And I'm gonna try to manually get it on there. Ooh, it's heavy. I'll try. Okay, so we got it installed. Woo! Thanks to my number one son. My number one son, way to go.
Number one son. Number one son.
And got my little granddaughter here. Yay! What do you think? You want to go fast? Hey, good morning, guys. It got late last night. I got the motor installed to help my son-in-law. Ooh, that was heavy. And I noticed, well, I'm gonna have to do some work here because the brake, if you can see, there's a motor. There is the shock absorber. It will not fit. It fits, but it's rubbing up against the motor. I don't want that to happen. That motor's gonna get hot, so I'm gonna have to put on the mount there. I'm gonna have to put some sort of bracket to bring it over a little bit. And now it should be pretty easy. I'll figure something out. So I'll bring you up on that in a second. All right, so anyway, motor installed. Started wiring up everything. Again, it got late. I started again this morning, and I finished up wiring everything. And now we're in a moment of truth. So let's fire it up and see what happens. All right. Here's the pedal. I'm going to press the pedal. 3, 2, 1. Is it in drive? Yep. Whoa! Solenoid worked. Motor worked. It worked. It worked. I can't believe it. Let's try reverse. Again, I heard some click. That sounds right. Solenoid here. Yeah. Nothing smells like it's on fire. So that's good. I cannot believe it, guys. We've actually installed something that works. No problems. Okay, getting on to this plate. Again, it was just temporary, so I took off the controller, and I need to drill holes out here. I need to tap holes here. Well, no, here and here, and have this plate finally installed. So I got this from Ace. This bit will drill the hole to go in there or here, and then this one is the tapping drill bit that I'm gonna hand screw into it and get the threads in there. So never done this before, so this should be fun. Okay. Nervous. Never done this before. Success! Hey! I've never done that before. All right. Well, I didn't do much. I got a whole thing of that. I didn't think it was going to go far, but I think it's just enough to get it on there. Tell me in the comments I did it all wrong. But okay, go from there. Show me the toilet smoking. I don't understand.
The toilet's smoking. Look, it's smoking.
Okay, so got it back installed. Advanced. I don't know if I got enough of that paste on. Probably not, but it doesn't really say instructions to put paste on. I just saw it on videos. So I guess we'll wire it up. I kind of want to bury some of these wires or close up some of these wires. Like these things are pretty loose, so I got to figure out how to tie those up a little bit. So I'll probably tie them up, reconnect everything. So, all right, be back. I'm not sure if I'll film getting this all cleaned up. Maybe I'll do a before and after. That looks pretty messy. So let's maybe do before and then now. Okay, got it cleaned up. Bunch of these protectors. I know there's a name for them, coaxial something. I don't know. Put a bunch on. Got all this net power, positive and negative. Got a lot cleaned up. I hope it looks like it. I hope it looks better, but there was a lot. I put even a little thing on here. Let me switch gears to getting the that. So I got to put a little mount there, bracket. And for a bracket, I found something up in the attic. I found my old leaf spring. I think got a hole there already. I think we'll cut right here and just make this into the bracket. I got some bolts to tie it in there. I got a new drill bit to make a hole. So let's get working on that. And there goes the floor. Look at that right there. This hot piece of metal dropped on there and literally burned into the plastic. Just a scratch. It's a hole. I can just leave it in there. Look at that. Wow. Interesting. Be careful. I got it installed. Here it is right here, tightened in. Okay, I gotta take the wheel off there and move the bracket to this side. It was over there. I moved it over here just because no matter what, I was touching the motor. You can see where I was actually hitting up against it. And in a lock position like this, or down position, this is a down position, it was barely touching, if at all. But when you lift it up, the motor moves left and right, the motor moves left and right. It was rubbing up against this part of it, which is a rubber piece, which I know this gets hot. And if it gets really hot, it could burn a hole into this thing. I don't know. So I moved it over here. actually feels more supported. So I moved over here. I mean, it feels more supported, and I'm good. Okay, back on Arnie again, and been driving it with the new Navitas. Been dialing in that, no problems whatsoever. Controller is not overheating. Solenoid is working well. It is working just fine for 36-volt battery. So, man, top speed right now is 27, 26. So I didn't get any more speed, but I definitely got torque. I'll show a video here. It's doing wheelies, so that's pretty dang impressive for 36 volts. A lot of torque, and I'm fine with it. I'm good with it. Now, if I want to get faster, now let's get a new battery and solenoid. So, but right now I like it. What we need to work on now, quick, and this is end of it, is I'm gonna have to find a home for this. I thought maybe leaving this on the fly controller underneath the seat, but might as well put it somewhere. I'm thinking right there.